Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to today's Sky Racing Tuesday news, and what a day it's going to be, particularly at night time. The TAB Everest barrier draw being shown on Sky Thoroughbred Central at 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time tonight. And until then, it'll be anxious times, particularly around Snowden Racing. They'd love to come up with a nice draw around Red Zell. That's also the case with Classique Legend. They'd like to come up with barriers 5, 6 or 7. And then you get Santa Ana Lane that it doesn't really affect, because we know the horse will get back. It's going to be a thrilling barrier draw tonight around the Sydney Harbour Bridge. The 4 emergencies have been announced by Racing New South Wales in case something does happen to the original 12. The 4 emergencies not in ballot order. It would be up to the slot owner to do an arrangement if something does occur. Brutal, Home of the Brave, Champagne Cuddles and Brave Song, and they come from the acceptances for the Sydney Stakes. Watch for it tonight. But stacks of news around the race, obviously. Pierata this morning worked on the course proper at Warwick Farm over about 1,000 metres. He did a little bit of work. He's ready for the big race on Saturday.
Yeah, no, he went out in the course proper and he canted off, and he just went 15, 13, 12, 11 and a half, just nice within himself. Had one in front of him where he just wanted to chase, and that just gave him the little finish-off bit that we needed.
So Greg Hickman there, and he's very confident the horse can run the quick sectionals late to win the $14 million race on Saturday. Well, Hugh Bowman went out to Osborne Park near Hawkesbury, the Godolphin base, to ride Elise in a piece of work this morning, and it was really nice. Excellent piece of work according to Hugh. He feels, and he told Godolphin trainer James Cummings, if they can hold Elise up for that last couple of 100 metres, then they'll be winning the Everest. It was a beautiful piece of work last Monday week, and it was another one that has been seen, and Hugh Bowman really did enjoy it this morning. Trekking, the other horse for Godolphin, just simply went for a trot and canter this morning at Osborne Park after arriving back from Melbourne yesterday. Well, Classique Legend, it's only had the handful of starts, but here it is lining up in a $14 million race on Saturday. It worked solo this morning on the Kensington track. It's done really well within its last 2 or 3 gallops. And while Les Bridge doesn't say a lot, he's certainly honoured to be a part of this race.
Well, it's been incredible. I've won a Melbourne Cup and I always thought that was the greatest thrill. And the build-up to this race and the way they've handled it has been absolutely magnificent. So it's probably one of the greatest things for racing I've ever seen.
So as I said earlier, they're hoping to draw somewhere around 5, 6 or 7 with Classique Legend on Saturday. The Sydney Stakes, well, we told you earlier of those 4 emergencies out of the acceptances for the race. We won't know the final field and barriers until tomorrow, but one horse destined to be there is Brutal. It was so good to win first up on a soft 6, the Premier, diving late here for Glenn Boss. It loves the firm going, which we expect to get on Saturday with the fine weather around Sydney, and we know that it worked this morning at Rose Hill and is definitely one of the key hopes. Home of the Brave, Brave Song, Deprive, Easy Eddie, they're all going to be in this race when the final field for the Sydney Stakes is released tomorrow. In other news, plenty of it on social media. Flit, the winner of the 1,000 guineas on Saturday at Caulfield, won't contest the Cox Plate, and the Kosciuszko field and barrier draws will be out tomorrow.